Hello, my name is John Colquitt. I'm an improvement specialist with Alabama FFA. We're here today to talk about proficiencies. And this is designed for someone that hasn't had a lot of experience with proficiencies, that kind of thing. You know, it's a great thing to implement into your program if you're not doing that now. And I hope that's something you'll want to do. Have this in mind for new teachers or someone that's just coming to the profession or someone that hasn't done it before. So that's what we're going to do, and I've got Chip and Andrew with me, and they've been doing this a long time. They've done a lot of applications and judging and that kind of thing. And I'm just going to bounce some things off of them so that we can hopefully promote that as a part of your program. And to know that you can get some help. Chip, there's help out there for it, and we have plenty of videos and things like that. And answer this for me, if a person doesn't know it, Chip, how do they start with it if they've never done it in their program before?
You start by looking at your kids' SAE and going through, if you're having them put their SAE hours and money into AET, then it's partly done for you. You don't have to worry about what you've got to put in, because it will prompt you along the way to put the correct money and the correct answers where they need to go.
Okay, and I know AET is something we all are going to use. It's the future. It's going to be here. It's not going anywhere. And so, you know, a lot of people don't have problems with it, and all of us have some challenges with it, I think, but it's something that we have to do. So, Andrew, if when you start out in your classroom, you start mentioning that as something in the FFA, what do you tell your young people to begin with?
Tell them look straight on scholarship, especially if you're going into an agricultural field. I tell them that I've had students who are multiple state winners who have earned a lot of money that goes directly to them through, and not just earned it in their SAEs, but prize money for winning. It's $250 every time you win a state application and advance to the national level. And I've got some three-time winners, so that's $750. One of those has also been a state star farmer. I can't remember exactly what that is on top of that, but I know he's won over $1,000 just through his SAE. And that's additional prize money that's come to that kid. Money's a good motivator.
Yeah, it is a good motivator. And it's such a varied area, Chip. It is. I mean, when you think about all the different areas that we have as far as SAEs are concerned that go over into proficiency areas, from, I mean, to start in aquaculture and go down the line and that kind of thing. And how many areas are there?
47 different areas for proficiency applications, and SAEs more than one SAE might fit into the same category.
Well, what about the differences between the two over general types of the types of proficiency that we have?
Then we have placement proficiencies, which means you're working for somebody else, and you've got entrepreneurship proficiencies, which means you own the project. Because there's also in school, unpaid, that you can do through your ag department.
Okay. And one of the good things as far as an advantage of the ag teachers is concerned is they can always show administrators and parents what their students are doing. I mean, that's automatic. I mean, you can tell if they ask, what are your students doing outside of class? If they come in and ask you what's going on in your program, you can pull it up on AET and show them anytime you want to. You can show them pictures of it, the financial records, the write-ups, and all of those kinds of things. And just those things go over right into getting a job.
Absolutely.
And keeping a job. And so that's one of the things that I think that people, you know, I've had tons of students, and both of you have too, that had SAE projects that ended up being something that contributed to their livelihood for the rest of their life. And we've
everything in proficiency award ties back to an AFNR standard. So the national standards for agri-science, food, and natural resources. Everything in that award ties back to one of those national standards. And you know what you were talking about. I've had a lot of administrators and central office staff, superintendents that have said, "Why do y'all need to be on extended contracts?" And we can talk about going to professional development in the summertime, and we can talk about a lot of other different things, but to me, the main answer is SAE. The reason why ag teachers need to be on extended contracts is so that we can check up on our students who have really good SAEs during the summertime and go help them prepare to fill out these awards.
And they can do these records at school.
Right,
As
they can
part of
do
their
it.
class
They can do
grade,
it
and that
during
kind
the
of-
year.
they do
It really
it.
helps to check up on them in the summertime, but I don't have any problem if an administrator comes to me and wants to know what my students are doing. I can show them pictures, I can show them notebooks full of applications if they want me to print them off. I mean, these things are usually 27 pages long when you print them off.
Right.
So there's all sorts of documentation of what my students are doing, not only in the classroom, but outside of school, and then our national chapter board in the community too. So we got all the documentation covered.
Well, we've looked at the advantages of it, both from the teaching aspect and also from the students. And we have resources out there, Chip, to do that too. There's plenty of it out there. We just did a video today that goes through the entire application. We'll make that available to you, to all the district specialists and the improvement specialists and the district people and all of that. We'll have it on our Alabama FFA website. You can go there and get all the proficiency areas that you are eligible for. And like Chip said, there's 47 of those things that go to the state and national level. And if you want to contribute something that maybe I've forgotten about, just weigh in on it before we conclude.
I just think it's a great program that people need to get involved. And even if you enter and don't win, don't give up. Keep on keeping those records, because the more records you have, the better chance you have to do it.
Absolutely. Well, we'll conclude right there, but there are so many other resources out there for you to look at, for you to see, and that will help you along in the